first, let's hear what happened last time.
So, the party, apart from Mr. Jack, who had his own business in the Red District, went to learn more about the Duergar in the town, hearing rumors, watching the festivities, buy some items as well, since it was an opportunity. So, while we were traversing the town, Cinco decided to go and find any like underground passage in the Red District, I believe, because that where bodies were found dead. Uh, while Pancreas did nothing, I believe.
Wait,
I
And
think he was just going around the stalls.
shopping.
I don't shopping only.
Yeah.
I mean, regarding the investigation.
Yeah, no, I'm not a detective. That's your guess job.
So
I have self-respect.
nice. So our Mr. Investigator alongside Retsuki overheard some dwarves talking in a bar, whatever. So they decided to go stay behind them, like sit in a table, order some drinks, and Retsuki started speaking in dwarves language, so they and loud, so they overhear that they found the treasure in the underground, but they need someone to guide them. So the four dwarves or three dwarves behind her joined the table, and they offered their assistance to guide them after a short conversation. They make an appointment outside of the haunted house, or outside of the woods, besides the haunted house, and we would join them in the afternoon. When we reached there, dwarves were not there, and there were trail of blood, a recent trail of blood. So we followed the blood. We traversed through the caves, and we reached in the underground city that Dwargar live. It was on site. We stayed in a hill above it, overwatched it, and thought our movement. Cinco and Retsuki decided that they would go up front and try to talk to them. We went in front of a tower, in the watchtower. Uh, the Dwergar over there were offensive towards us. They said that finally someone arrived, so they wouldn't expect someone to die in their own will. We said we are here to make a deal. We said that we also had give them an offering, the four dwarves that were captured and killed. They seemed to kinda believe us, so they let us see their leader. The leader did not really want to make a deal with us. He didn't believe that we were capable enough of providing him anything useful. Cinco and Retsuki said that he might reclaim more of his glory, kill more of the Earth people that he doesn't like. And he said that if we can prove ourselves as worthy warriors, he might give us a chance. He brought his son to the combat against Cinco and Retsuki, where they lost, but they were not killed. He gave us his respect of giving him a worthy battle. It was the first time his son faced such difficult opponents, and he decided to give us his army to invade the Vale. And now the party is resting at their town.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's it.
I don't remember anything else, unless someone remembers something extra.
No.
Not that my memory can take apart from hallucinations and reality, but sure.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Azel. That's just me being a bit insane.
It's fine.
Understandable.
Enjoy your coffee. I had a slurp.
Yep, I will.
So yeah, it's a new day.
Wait, how many weeks do we need to invade the Vale?
Winter,
What days?
when it's expected to see the veil to seal itself and no pilgrims to visit, begins in 2 weeks. I
Oh.
moved the dates forward because you told me that winter does not function how I imagined it functioned, and the calendar seemed to corroborate that. So you are December 17th instead of September 17th, so you can see the seasons on the calendar too.
Okay.
I could just have changed the seasons in the calendar. Well, anyway,
Oh shit, we're already in the December.
you were September,
How long?
but
How long have we been traversing into these tunnels?
Why the fuck is December fall?
I don't know. Apparently, in this calendar, it is fall.
That's a fucking lie.
I know. As I said, that maybe I should have changed the calendar. But it is what it is.
Perhaps.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fall
Either
still
way.
has two more weeks, basically, where the veil is accepting pilgrims. But the winter month, the only pass, becomes treacherous, so it's not safe for the average person to traverse.
So wait, at what point were we supposed to go there? What date?
You do not have any set dates. Your bugbear ambushers are awaiting you nearby undetected. They are expecting your signal to march, because if they march right now, they will be spotted by anything.
What was
Yeah.
the name of the leader?
Illerog?
No,
No,
the
no, no.
guy we had.
This guy.
Ah. Uh, Thane Angerforge.
Gerford. Okay.
It was Anger Force because it sounded like it was ripped from WoW, which it probably was.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not supposed to say, "Oh yeah, he was."
Yeah,
Bruh.
pretty much. I have not lied.
Bruh.
I can't lie with that. Simply Google will tell you about Animal Angerforge. So, new day. You have rested in the underground citadel of the...
Is Lorik still not visible?
Next to you, he is. I mean, I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
I don't, because that's what I don't remember.
Yeah, how did he end up in there?
You were up here surveying down, expecting, but around you, your guards told themselves out of thin air and
Yep.
they tell you, come on, you and your friend, you are expected. You and your friends are honored guests of us. And they smiled wickedly.
I mean, they probably had to wake me up, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it'd come.
Yeah, wake up. Poof.
Yeah, he was just keeping watch in case something happened.
With his eyes closed.
Nice.
Yeah. I have blind sight.
Yeah.
Reliable.
You don't know anything. That's
So,
the best part.
That went well. A bit tired,
alive.
but yeah. And now we have more allies. Are we missing anyone that could possibly join? Or do you think we're set?
Did we have another lead to follow?
What is the state of your very nice organization?
Are we feeding them?
I mean, I'm
I
trusting
thought that
they
was the
can feed
point.
themselves. Trusting they can
I
feed
don't remember.
themselves.
I think I forgot to feed them. Oops.
Do you want maybe to do a recap? I can provide you with what you have learned so far,
Yes, please.
because it has been many weeks.
Do it or no balls. What?
You've heard that people are wondering where the king and his armies are. Why do they do nothing when the bugbears are invading the neighboring lands? And they are wondering if the house of Dave, the Darrens, have abandoned them. The Duke had offered a bounty for anyone who could claim the head of the Medusa that lives in the mountains, that mythical beast. It was 2,000 gold, or 5,000, I can't see the number in my napkin.
I almost said something very sus.
The Festival of Iris has begun, you remember all about Iris. Stay away from the Red District after dark. It gets unsavory and downright dangerous due to the murders. There has been rumors about an illegal arena in the Red District. But I mean, that's flagrant law breaking. They wouldn't certainly allow this to happen in this city.
That would be good money.
There are also rumors that there are still vampires in the Undercity, in the sewers. It gives them a sliver in the populace that just thinking about such horrors on the loose in their fair city. A lady of the night was found apart in the White District. They believe that there are mad killers on the loose. On this, you have found no evidence. There are dwarves in the mount. Okay, you've done that. They believe that the Duke is mad. He traverses the castle wearing nothing but his crown. The Duke is a coward, and he won't lead his armies to face Helax. And a fortune teller told the woman of dark omens, and Lion's Hall is the city at death's door. I don't see any other things, any other rumors or facts that you have discovered.
So vampires, eh?
Might take a look into that. Hehe. Although I believe it's the dwarf. But yeah.
Maybe you should ask your dwarf friends if it is them.
I mean, they wouldn't leave the swears, would they? Another question. How long, what's the distance between the city and the Vale?
Traversing it on foot.
Yeah, foot, some horses, maybe. Like
It's a
if an
brisk
army,
walk.
like if an army was to get there, how long would it take?
The army can be there in a couple of hours because they are hiding on some mountain caves nearby.
I mean, from Lion's Hall. Only do
Lion's
not
Hall.
have army.
They are okay. It's 60 miles.
Two and a half day.
Okay, because it would be a shame if they just appear, right? While we are there.
What do you mean?
Like imagine we go there and they are after us in a couple of hours.
Who will be after us after a couple of hours?
The Lion's Hall army? Like, it would be a shame. That's what I'm saying. Right?
I don't think they have a mobilized army.
They
Are
do,
they not?
but you have only seen them stationed around the city and guarding it. They could form an army.
If they leave the city, they would leave it exposed. So even if they knew about it, they would at most just warn wherever we're going. And then just sort of hope it's not aiming at Lion's Hall.
I mean, this place is sacred, right? They wouldn't leave it unsafe. They would mobilize some troops at least, like a good part, a good portion. This is what I believe at least. But if they can't reach us in a couple of hours, then
Besides,
worry.
how will their troops be faster than ours?
Yeah. Why would they be there faster?
No, no. No, they wouldn't be faster. They would be there while our troops were exhausted.
I mean,
So,
even if you're trying to mobilize an army, that would take you like a solid 2 to 3 days if you're really good at it.
okay then. Nothing to worry about. Then. Okay, so
Is there like anything to worry about? Do I know with like my military background if there's something to worry about?
There are a lot of things to worry about, but can you be more specific?
I mean, about what Shinko said, about the Veil's army. Like, do I know if they're like?
teleportation magic.
The
Oh
Veil's
no,
army
I would
or the
not ask
city's
that.
army?
I don't think either of them has gate.
Well, yeah. So please be a little bit more specific. The Veil's army or the city's army?
The city's army.
What do you want to know specifically?
Like, how long will it take them to gather? How long, stuff like that. How long will it take them to gather their forces? And would it be a threat to us? Were we to invade the Veil? And at what point they will be a threat
Well,
to
the
us?
Veil is the more is one, if not the most sacred, holy place of Lumina in Lumen. Okay. So if they got word, they would definitely be mobilizing to fight you. Now, during the winter times, the path is treacherous, so it will make access harder. For the 2 remaining weeks, the response time would be the same as yours. You don't have any specific knowledge of the inner workings of Lion's Hall to find out. You just know that at the moment, due to the festival maybe, they are highly alert, and most of them, the guards that you have seen, belong directly to Lion's Hall and not to any specific Lumen division.
Yeah.
But they employ trained soldiers and professional magicians, so you have seen them utilizing magic. In defense of the city, of course.
Oh my god, he has dimension door.
Now, you are aware of some places like temples, castles, and divine places that they could have some magic circles for people to move around, established magic circles. But this is not something that the Luminian army practiced much as you were there. Mostly because you weren't doing much, because most of the fighting has already been done.
Also because they weren't particularly into magic, were they? Or not of the arcane kind.
That's also true. But you know of its existence. Anything else you might want to know?
Mm,
Not for now.
not at the moment.
I have all of my dying curiosities answered.
Understandable. So, you are placed in a building that is, of course, guarded by a couple of guards. They might have welcomed you, they might have struck an alliance with you, but that doesn't mean the xenophobic Duergar actually trust you.
No.
But they have given you enough privacy for today.
Okay, so do we want anything else from them, or should we just,
They
Hey.
said when we said like the approximate time we are going to invade, and they said we will be there at winter, right?
Mm-hmm. When you
So-
alert them,
Yeah.
they will be there within a day.
Okay. assuming I would use my sending, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know how to use sending to the high priest, they would just give you a stone.
It's convenient to just have that laying around.
Well, they might be
Okay.
few in number, about 2,000, when the hundred about around them are soldiers, but they are not fools. They remember the old ways and have their artifacts of their own.
So, back on finding allies, I guess.
Yeah.
So you return to Lion's Hall.
Alright. So we go back. Okay.
I have many things to ask Jack.
What would Jack be doing these couple of days that your allies have been missing?
So I took this Medusa to the red light district, you know, because she wanted to be worshipped, right? Well, let me tell you, the moment we walked in, people either dropped to their knees in awe or bolted like their lives depended on it. She was eating it up, striking poses, flipping her snake hair like she owned the place.
Did you
Pretty
really go
sure.
with the snake hair out?
I believe that the hair was very much covered, but
It was, it
Yeah.
was,
keep
it was,
talking about your fetishes otherwise.
Yeah.
pretty sure Bart tried to compose a song on the spot before realizing he was turning to stone mid-verse, but we had some fun.
Okay.
And I won't tell what happened in seventh heaven.
Good.
I
Thank you.
just can't wait for a child, half monkey, half Medusa.
Oh
to
wait, my
appear.
headset is almost empty. I have to change the battery. 1 moment.
Ah, that's convenient for you.
Like, yeah.
Okay. So what is going on in the city at the moment? Like, what celebrations
I'm
are
back.
going on?
It's the
I'm
fourth
Any
day of the
back.
market.
any concerts? Any interesting
You
stuff?
know what that means, Toma?
Hmm. There are many. I mean, you arrive at the city pretty much around 5 in the evening. It's half day travel from the Duergar fortress from the route they showed you. The celebrations have died down, but the vendors are still there trying to sell the remaining stuff before they get more items. And let's generate a shop. Bada boom. There are still some interesting items to find.
Did you post them?
Yeah.
Sword +3.
Uh, totally random.
Splint. What the fuck is this?
You can be scammed, you can be blessed. Up to now, you have been actually blessed. Pancreas.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Wait, what the fuck is splint? Is like
The type of
an
armor.
armor. Okay, it doesn't go above the one I'm wearing. It's just an other type of armor.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah.
I believe it would certainly give you more AC, but I don't think you want it.
Glint armor is the one exactly below your armor.
Okay.
Plate armor is 18, splint is 17. But it's still a heavy armor.
Oh, healing spirit.
They butchered my boy healing spirit.
I haven't even seen the weapons. I mean, the prices are not them, what you see. Those are from same prices, which are fucking ridiculous.
Are insane.
Yeah. It's in the name. It's in the game. Layer bit less, okay. Haven't seen this in a while.
We Do not need another person with pray or with bless.
Should be unnecessary.
We already have 3 people who can cast it.
True enough.
What spell?
Wait,
What do you
who's
say?
the
Chrono.
third?
I
yeah.
can cast it.
Yeah,
Oh, what
you,
what
the,
spell?
the cleric, and
Volmer.
What spell?
True.
Bless.
Bless. Ah. Do I have bless? No, I don't have bless.
You shouldn't.
I would be worried about that blessing.
Do I have any healing potions?
I believe we've already bought a few.
I don't have. I have one. I don't understand why. A robe of useful items. Okay.
It's a really funny item, but they are surprisingly not as useful as you'd think they are.
It was the first item you received in this campaign. As a handkerchief, because I couldn't use sneaker
yeah.
robe, but
Oh, wand of Polymorph. Nice. Should I get a healing spirit? Doesn't sound that bad.
Isn't it a spell scroll for one?
See,
Or what do you mean?
healing spirit scroll, yes.
Healing
If the price
spirit.
is-
A scroll of healing spirit. It's a one-time cast of a second level spell.
Yeah, the spell itself seems okay. I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, it's 1d6. It's mostly for unconscious stuff. Whatever. The thing is, I actually don't know what items do I need anymore. I can't remember. Or like,
I mean, it's mainly just things that you don't know immediately what they do. Click on them. Does it look funny?
no. I mean, at this point we are level what, 10. Like, I don't know what items I'm allowed to consider as options.
If they're in their bazaar, you can consider them immediately.
Yeah, obviously. But like when we're searching for items, like what am I allowed to check?
anything.
Uh,
I will tell you no, but anything.
like, is it up to rare or?
You can even see for very rare.
No. I mean, can I check for rare right now?
Yeah.
I don't have a rare one. Either way.
Sure.
Like, do I have my +2 shield?
Uh-huh.
No, I have +1 shield. Okay.
So anything else you want to do? It's around 6 in the evening.
Can I ask something?
You may.
So, okay, I'm sorry. So we have a ring that's supposed to belong to that girl that's missing and everyone's looking for, but we need the bones. So, do they have a way of knowing if the bones are actually her bones? Do we know that?
Nope.
Or can we present bones of a similar, let's say, build?
They would probably prefer if we didn't show any.
Bones.
Maybe I remember incorrectly, but I think they wanted
Malachi
proof.
said
Yeah, Malachi did say that.
that if we can provide some bones of like roughly the same body type of hers, they might believe us more about the whole story of the ring and how she died and stuff.
What's her body
So,
type?
Yeah, that's
I
what I
don't-
wanted to know. Do we know?
100-year-old skeleton of a human maiden.
Maybe she was big boned.
Does this city have a cemetery?
It does.
Oh,
Richie
no.
wants to visit the cemetery.
As we're walking back to the city, you and Lorik have an idea for what to say to the dwarves, right?
I mean, we'll figure it out.
Because they will be asking where their friends are.
I mean, do we know that they have told anyone?
Yes,
Do
they
you
asked
think-
around to find how many was willing.
Hmm.
You know for a fact that they've
Uh,
told most dwarfs.
Volmer, would it be believable if we say that they took the loot and then just decided to flee the town?
Uh, I believe it's better to just be a bit honest about it and say that they unfortunately met the demise down there.
Whatever you
Can't
think
even
is
say
best.
that
I mean,
one of ours
You
died as
didn't
well.
tell them that it was safe or something down there or some shit to lure them in.
No,
No.
they knew the dangers. Like they literally themselves had to be convinced to go down there because they thought the risk were super high. We convinced them by saying that the treasures down there could be very much worth the effort. But they weren't like tricked to go down there.
I hope you're right, and I'm sure that they will be asking some questions.
I would expect so.
well, there's one way to find out. So, I mean, we're not seeking them out, are we? I assume that if they approach us, then we'll obviously tell them that what happened. But we're not. Are we
I mean,
seeking them? We're not
we
seeking
don't
them out.
know which dwarves to look for, so
Okay, all right. So yeah, Richiki would like to. Actually, she would like to visit the organization and ask them to find some appropriate bones for the situation.
Certainly, you could try that. I mean, there is a cemetery for the poor people and a cemetery for the rich. They have no way of reaching the cemetery of the rich. It is within the Lord's district.
Also,
The place
just a
where
detail.
Malachi told you that the vampires dwell.
Okay, just a detail.
Hmm?
Um, do we know? We do not know how she died, or no one knows how she died. Correct?
That is
Like they.
correct.
Okay, sorry.
Probably.
I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, these bones have a wound that's not appropriate with how she died."
You don't
We
know
don't
yet.
know.
You don't know, yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
You can task them. What are your exact instructions to them?
So I want them to go to the graveyard
The
and
poor people's
check
one or the
for,
rich people's one?
well, the one without the vampires.
Okay.
And ask them to find a grave of a woman that fits the princess's description and dig up a few bones
A few bones.
if they can. I mean, not the whole skeleton. I'm not
Don't
gonna.
need
I
the whole
mean,
skeleton. Oh,
I would. Would we be carrying the whole skeleton?
My lord, someone's stolen the skeleton from a graveyard. 2 days later. We're here to present the long lost princess.
I mean, unless there is a way of magically conjuring a skeleton, I would tell them to try to find someone that is not ideally does not have any relatives. That's again if they know that no one is gonna be looking for basically, and nobody, a John Doe.
I mean, it's a medieval. It's a medieval.
That's what I think. No one will
Graveyard.
look. I mean, you die. You get buried like
Who's
along
going
with
to
like
visit
10 relatives.
their great
Yeah,
great grandmother?
The thing
exactly.
is, partly though, that yeah, it is medieval, which means that a lot of people do die, but it's also one of the time periods where family mattered the most. Family loyalties were incredibly big.
That's also true.
Hmm. So ideally, that would be a grave that's abandoned.
Yeah, you want them to have
Uh,
moved from town.
sorry.
From my understanding, you want them to have. Do you want the family to have moved away? From my understanding.
Yeah, if possible, someone that they won't be looking for or died. Maybe all of their
Yeah,
relatives are dead or something like that.
Oh,
we
we
love
can
dead
arrange that.
relatives.
Well, stealing the bones is much more complicated. Investing. Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry, stealing. You said stealing the bones is complicated. What's more complicated is what?
no, stealing the bones is straightforward. They go there at the night, they clobber the grave, even if there is one, then they slap the bones with the dog bones. No one will be wiser. What will be most challenging is finding something specific, like you said. So I would say that's a gather information check.
Okay,
Uh,
fair enough.
so why aren't we getting the bones ourselves with our usual methods?
I consider it far beneath myself to go grave digging.
No grave digging.
Yeah.
What do you mean usual methods?
I don't know.
He
Create
wants to murder.
We have not done. Yeah,
He
but the
wants to
bones
go
need to
murder.
be old. But
Yeah.
the bones need to be old.
Unless you happen to know of a 100-year-old hag ready to die all alone with bones that looks like a 20-year-old's. If you do, please let us know.
Unless you
And then
can
we
put them
can
up.
feed your weird fetish for killing a granny.
And if we killed someone, like, is there a way to alter um the way their bones are, like the condition of their bones? I really don't know.
You could say that.
I believe the real deal is better. So to
I
say.
think it's most straightforward. Let's see if we find. First of all, okay, don't ask them to dig anything out yet. Just ask them to find the grave, and then seek information on, like, are there any relatives, or is anyone visiting the grave
They roll the D20.
beside relatives.
Roll the D20. They will have to stock it so you won't have your answer immediately. Anyway.
The D20s. I'm feeling very lucky today. I should not feel very lucky today.
Imagine they just walked up to some random farmer. So, you got any dead sisters?
Probably gonna be like, yeah, we found it. It's like a dead 50-year-old male.
Well,
They found a gravestone that's about the right age with a woman's name. It's a dead cow.
they did find someone that died 100 years ago. Her name was Betsy. A young hearing name. A fair male name, according to information.
And is anyone visiting that
With no
grave?
family, no.
Mild shock. What happened to the family?
People claim they died in the war.
Ah, in the war, was it?
That's what they found out, at least.
Okay then. So
Are you planning to send this group into the Vale?
no, I think they would be better off here,
Doing what?
waiting it out. Waiting it out. I think yeah, they might be a bit of a burden. We'll see. They might pick up.
Good observation.
So they tell me whose grave that is and
Mm-hmm,
all of
mm-hmm.
that, right? Okay. And did that happen the same day? Like, can I go to the cemetery at night?
Yeah, of course.
Right then. So
So what will the rest of you do?
Probably tag along just so I can stand and laugh from a safe distance.
That sounds fun.
Right? So you all will go along to the cemetery and try to
And
dig
dig
out.
up Betsy the beloved cow. Nah, he's not digging. He'll happily keep a watch or some shit, but he's not gonna dig up a dead cow.
Well, the cemetery is around uh, uh, here outside Saltbrook. You can easily go there the night. There is only an old graveskeeper who is sleeping on his back. The gate is unlocked, and there are no bars,
Why does
by
it?
the way.
Why does it say animal graveyard here?
I don't think they would have an animal graveyard. I hope they didn't.
Why wouldn't they?
Zach, what are
Well,
your thoughts during this time? What's your character doing? Did he tag along? As we do everything else? He's just tagging along, okay.
What?
People were
Sorry.
talking with you, or trying to.
Oh, sorry, I was zoned out. I will just follow along. I have had enough fun in the Red District. I mean, I've been away for too long from this party. I want to be with you guys for now, for once.
well, if you choose this party, and that's what Chuki's Oni says. If you choose this party instead of going with women, what kind of company are you? Like you choose this
Uh,
party over the red district? What?
no, that was for a mission. It was to make the Medusa like us even more.
Oh, I see.
That's it?
How many
Very
STDs
noble,
did you give her?
very noble of you.
No comment.
No, I'm sure she likes you now, alright.
And I tip my head a bit
What
more
is this
forward
down
so you
here?
can see my eyes anymore.
Okay, it was nothing. I'm
When you
imagining
approach the
things.
graveyard, you
Yes.
Yeah, I keep a safe lookout in case the old sleeping guy
mm-hmm.
wakes up.
He seems to be sleeping extremely heavily while mumbling about some woman's name.
About to say, should I check if he has a pulse?
Not yet. Otherwise, they might be the bones you are looking for. But you find the grave named Betsy. You dig it out along with Cinco because no one else wants to do anything with you. And maybe Jack.
Excuse me. No one else wants to do anything with me?
No, I'm there with you. I'm just keeping a watch.
Doesn't play with the
Also
mud.
there.
As I said before, my character considers it beneath him to have to sit and dig up a dead cow.
And the tombstone says, Betsy, a great, beautiful flower cut so soon.
Oh no.
Or
Okay.
pets.
So what we dig up?
Bones.
Yeah. Can someone identify these bones? Like
Oh,
to what they belong to? Are they
second.
human?
I can. I can, I think. Just give me a second.
I assume it's a nature check to figure that out.
Medicine.
Because it's actual bones, not just a dead cow.
It's actual bones.
I can
Really?
take a look if you want as well.
You could
If I
assist
use a
him. You could
minute,
assist him if you want.
Guys,
Do I
knock yourselves out.
what do I roll?
You roll a
Do I roll?
medicine and then a d6.
Let me see.
A d10
A
actually.
med
Let's be a
Oh.
little bit generous. Yeah, you don't roll
and
shit.
no, and a D10.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
They are bones, yes. Of a human being, yes.
Probably.
Maybe. Who knows? They look womanish based on the size of the pelvis. And they are definitely old. They are a little on the larger side, but they could pass.
Oh no.
Do they
uh,
have any visible, um, do they have any visible, like not injuries, but cracks that shouldn't be there, or
Nah, not really.
oh boy.
man,
Okay, Rachel
right.
firmly believes that this is like a great idea,
It's
and the
100%.
bones are
It's
great.
100% a nice idea. This skeleton looks exactly what I was looking for. Have we ever seen something of her, a drawing of her,
No.
a picture?
I would just like to get like the.
There was a
We
sketch of a
didn't say.
woman in the bounty board, but it was the generic medieval woman number 2. In full
Okay.
black and white.
If Cinco believe that body type is similar,
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
definitely.
Make sure it's if you're gonna pick one at random, make sure it's at least flattering. They're more likely to go along with it then.
Okay. So, which bones should we pick? We said we're not taking the whole skeleton, or did we say we are?
The most human-looking ones.
We found this femur. That's a iris. I'm certain.
Yeah, probably the skeleton is the way to go.
He asks if you're going to pick up the whole skeleton or specific bones.
I think skeleton is the way to go. We can, so we can prove it's human and you know it fits.
I think that it would not fit. Like, if you okay, like if you were an adventurer and adventuring and you found the bones, I think you would just pick up like a couple of bones, not the full skeleton.
If you pop up with a whole skeleton, that'd be a lot more sus.
And also, a couple of bones are more easy to cover up. Like, even if anyone ever dug this grave up, like how possible it would be
The
that
area
they.
around in the status of the tombstone makes you certain that no one has visited this grave possibly for 100 years. Even the flowers are dead around this grave.
Okay.
Can we tell how old they are?
The flowers?
No, the grave or the bones?
Yeah, that's at least 100 years old. That's something you can discern.
That's old.
It's
Yeah, I'm
definitely
just getting sus from at least. You just pop it in. It's like, yeah, these things they've been dead for 250 years. That's what I worry about.
we can always try to bullshit them up, right? That
I mean,
this was found. Like in the end, it couldn't be her, but this is what were found, and that's how the story was true to us, and blah 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 blah.
for all we know,
And
Betsy could have stole the ring from the real girl. We don't know.
yeah, Not like
Alright,
we visited,
so if you
we
think
visited the past or something.
if you think that the skeleton is the way to go, then we take the whole skeleton.
Oh, it was. I said like I believe that's correct. I believe that's correct. I didn't say really that we definitely should do that. If someone has a better idea or a flaw or whatever, feel free to say. If you believe that getting some bones and present them as parts of the skeleton we found destroyed at the wherever we found the bones, I don't mind. It was your plan.
Alright.
I'm giving the suggestions.
Okay, so what do you guys think? A few bones or the whole thing?
You are discussing under the moonlight while
Yeah,
knee
then.
deep in a grave.
Yeah,
Yes.
Totally
thank you.
nonsense.
Thank you
Hello,
for that.
someone. Any party member, any suggestions?
Not any good ones.
Do we have a bag of holding?
Yeah.
I mean, we can just take everything with us and leave the grave, right? No?
Yeah, but should we present some bones or the whole skeleton? What's your ideas on the topic, Mr. Jack?
I mean, we can take everything now and then decide on that later, right?
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess. I mean, you're knees deep into a grave. If people will come along and see us, kinda sus. No?
We are not-
So fair
Okay,
enough,
we get
we
we're
get
getting
the full
everything
thing.
now.
And
Nothing
then
to see
we
here.
Okay, so you put the whole skeleton inside your bag of holding.
Definitely fits.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
You encounter
And
no issues at the gate because you are right now citizens of the Crowley Manor and they can confirm it with the registry. So besides a simple check for contraband and things, the tired guards just let you pass, both the outside
okay.
gate and the inside gate.
I've got a question for the party. I mean, since we visited one cemetery today, what do you think we should visit the other one as well? The
Uh,
one with the
It-
vampires?
why? You wanna
of the
find
vampire.
vampires?
I mean, are we certain there are vampires?
No.
We heard rumors about that.
Malachi told
Maybe
you
we can.
he had heard the same rumors and he believes they are real.
And do we believe that they are gonna be, they can be allies to us?
I mean, nothing to lose, right? I've been in the shit before. It's
Actually,
fun.
if we visit the vampires, we've got a lot of things to lose, mainly blood.
I've lost plenty already.
So if we, and they also, they cannot fight like in the daylight, can they?
Neither can the Duergars.
I say we visit the other cemetery as well. Is it close?
It's literally here. But it's up to all of you. Right now you are here. Either you go to the main or and sleep.
Oh yeah, what time it is?
Around
Because
one
we don't want to
around
be.
1 in the night.
Oh, maybe we should go sleep and then maybe take the other cemetery next the following day.
Yeah, it's 1:30. If you want.
We can always do it tomorrow. It's fine.
Okay, Richiki will go to sleep.
You go
I
back to
mean,
Alright.
she will.
Hmm?
Hey, Dama,
Hmm?
what's the price for a cubic gate?
164,000.
Fuck you.
Sound cheap.
He knows exactly what it is and why it's that expensive.
I have
Of
no
course
idea.
I know.
I know.
What is a cubic gate?
Oh, you can cast Gate from it.
We literally spoke about it a
Oh.
couple of days ago. You open a
You can
portal
cast
to a
a
plane.
you can cast a 9th level spell from it. I believe 3 times a day.
Oh, it's not a consumable, just once. Oh, that's.
No,
Okay.
it gains back the charges. I think either all of them or you roll per day. I don't remember how it works. But it has charges, yes. It's basically plane shift and gate, all in one.
Nice. Sounds balanced.
It is.
For now. For now, I mean.
Each use of the cube expends 1 charge in S3.
Is it the same for plane shift and the gate? I think plane shift is 2. Because you teleport all of you. I don't remember this.
No. Each use of it will always cost 1
yeah.
charge.
You just click twice. Yeah, it's not a charge.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I can go as low as 140k. Mainly because I like 40k.
It's mainly because we can't afford it regardless.
Yep. I mean, it's a legendary of the legendaries. But you could come into another agreement with the vendor if you would like. If you can afford something, you can always speak to them and see if they have something else that they want to do.
I will include this young boy here, and I pat Shinko on the shoulder.
You definitely won't trade me for an item.
Sure.
Of course we will.
On the top,
If you want to visit another plane, I can send you. I don't mind.
No, you
And
can't.
tell me how it is.
Oh.
tell me. I can leave you there forever if you want. I don't mind.
but now the dilemma is if you go to sleep or if you go to the cemetery.
I think we said we're just going to sleep.
Alright then, you return to,
Yep.
to the manor. And where the Medusa, your assassin, Prague, and the Cerberus are all sleeping together in the main room. After obviously having drunk a lot of wine, beer, and different other materials that seems to have been mixed, to have been included in the mix.
How have we not run out of alcohol yet?
Ah, sir, says Jarvis. I'm taking care of the household.
Looks towards the drunk dog. Uh-huh.
Don't worry, says Master. We have been paid to be discreet.
No, I meant more you're serving him alcohol.
I don't judge.
No, that's for the judges.
Exactly. But do you say judges are there nearby? Do they hide the silverware, sir?
Anchor like looks out the window. Nah, I don't see any.
Oh, very good, sir.
I thought the silverware was fake anyways.
He looks around. No, they're not.
Insight.
He's lying.
I see.
As he is nervously sweating from his cheeks. No, they're not. They are 100% real.
Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Otherwise, I would be very, very angry.
No, he says. Don't worry about it, sir. Yeah, they are. He takes a fork. Ting, ting. Very good.
I used to imagine it like breaks apart. It's a chocolate fork.
No, but parts of the paint chip off. Ah, yes. Silver corrosion. Very typical in these households.
Huh. I'll be going to bed, I think.
Very good, sir.
Is the bed made out of real wood?
Yes, it is.
He looks at him suspiciously and leaves.
And the new
I then
door-
go and lay down in my jelly bed.
and a new day dawns.
Yeah.
Jack, you are being, I mean, not Volmer, you are being very thoughtful. Care to share your thoughts with the party? What is your character thinking and doing? What are Lorek's plans for today?
Well, it's gonna start out with some breakfast.
The meal of champions.
Actually, now that you said meal, I'm gonna grab
Oh
a
no.
snack.
So you are sitting all around the breakfast table, eating whatever Jarvis served up.
Okay.
I'm checking if
I
it's
have
real
some.
food.
I have some questions and some thoughts on the many matters. First of all, Malachi, I spoke with him and told him about the spell I wanted to create, but it's been a while. I don't remember what he told me.
You want to create your own spells?
I had my idea.
What
I
do you
just
want it to
need.
do?
You will see when it's ready. I already have. It's almost there. I can feel it, but I can't produce the the incarnation for that myself.
He told you to dig
But
deep, believe, be embraced by the love of the Father, and use your outside voice to reflect your inner voice.
Yeah, and Shinko tried digging deep yesterday.
okay, that's the first one.
The
Second,
fact that it was a grave doesn't count.
uh,
I'm sorry, Asa. Continue.
what's the possibility that there are outside of town, close by, let's say, any believers of Asmodeus that we could possibly recruit?
For them to exist, there might be. For you to know, almost impossible. It's
Yes,
Malachi
for
told
us
you
to
nothing.
know.
Anyone who does exist will make damn sure to know how to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And even if you walk up like, are you a follower of him too? They're gonna go, no.
No, you fucking retard, no.
Uh, uh,
They're not
Yes.
outing themselves for you, probably.
Probably. But worth a try, I guess. Okay. Uh, who is going to present the skeleton, though? Are we going as a party?
I
Or
mean,
you want to go with, let's say, Lorek, who has a way out?
I mean, Shinko is the expert on skeletons,
I'm not
right?
expert on shit.
I mean,
But if
isn't
it
the
comes,
best combo to send in Lorek plus one other person, so Dimension Door is an option?
that's why I said a way out.
I like that idea.
Like, in case something goes wrong and we can't explain ourselves properly on how we find it, or they don't believe us and they become aggressive,
We
it
can
would be
always
safe.
gaslight our way out. I mean, what?
it's what we are planning to do.
I
So,
can't imagine that anything would go wrong.
Just in case, it's always better to be safe.
Just take
Worst case
Lorik with
scenario-
you, right?
come on, what are we
Master
afraid of?
gaslighting.
Yeah, just two people. Lorek plus one.
The chick is happy to go with. She has the ring as well.
Sure.
She doesn't understand why her comrades are scared.
Me scared. No.
I just don't want to create a fuss before it's too early.
Alright, so who is going in?
I'm going in with Lore.
Yep.
The rest of you?
Nah, we're not going there.
What are you going to do meanwhile?
Uh,
Someone might need to break us out of prison.
yeah. Oh, look, a robe of the Archmagi. We can't afford that. What the fuck would I be doing? Do we need any research done?
Was something about the vampires, right?
Yes, I'm going to check where they said they leave vampires in the sewers. I want to find the way in.
Do you want me to tag along for searching a graveyard, or do you want me to go and read up more on vampires?
Reading should be good enough, I guess. Get as much information as we possibly could.
Very well.
Alright, so from what I understood, Pancreas is going to the library.
Yep.
Cinco is going to.
He's
I'm
going to go
the
look for the entrance.
entrance. Any like something that doesn't belong there, maybe a hint or something. I will take Jack with me. You come along.
Okay, okay.
Like anything unusual, maybe like holes that were recently covered up or whatever, or just the entrance we are looking for.
Okay. And what are you looking for exactly, Pancreas, there?
I'm just looking to read up more about vampires. How do they normally live? What are some ways to identify them?
Alright.
Just
You will
general
roll,
information.
because it's books, and intelligence check.
What did you say? Something intelligence?
Yeah.
Just a straight intelligence roll?
I mean, do you have something that could help? I don't see anything on your
No.
history, I would tell you, but the same with intelligence. So
Oh man, I'll roll that history for that +0 bonus.
yeah. I mean,
Nice.
Yeah, so, Tama,
Yeah.
what does my 24 give me?
I will tell you later. Tirko and Jack, you also should roll. Who is going to investigate and who is going to assist? I mean, actually, let's see.
I will
How-
do some
How
investigation.
do you want to try to find? Do you want to try to deduce or do you want to perceive around? Perceive is just looking. Deducing might be even interacting, which is
Uh,
as you are approaching the old cemetery.
I will be looking around a bit first, and when I see something, I can use my eyes of minute seeing, right?
You can always do that.
Yes. What should I roll?
I mean, if you tell,
Investigation? Investigation?
if you roll that,
Preferably dices.
you roll with advantage.
Yes, I will roll investigation.
Okay, while he's doing that, can I search with survival, check the ground, the marks?
You could.
Like I was thinking about a mix of survival and perception, like to
Nah,
watch if
I'm
there's
thinking just
something.
survival.
But
Did you
okay.
say advantage?
Yeah, you have item that enables you to do it. Your smart glasses.
There we go. I don't need pancreas meat with a 27, I
Ah,
assume.
come on, why
You
one?
never know.
Maybe I will find some treasure. Yeah.
Alright, so Cinco used his meat. Pancreas used his meat, but he has more meat just in his backpack.
Yeah, I always keep a steady supply of food.
Okay.
Who wouldn't? And let's continue with the ones in Lion's Castle.
The most
Hmm.
important of all.
All of us are in Lion's Hall.
In Lion's Castle.
Ah. This would be the fun one.
Yes. I'm just trying to find out my notes. When did I write this? I mean, whatever.
Quick, ChatGPT, go!
You are approaching the castle, the Lion's Castle. Have I written something about that? Okay. You are heading towards the Castle Lion. the centerpiece of the Lord's district, which is basically, as you have noticed all the time you have been living there, it's a small city into itself. Nobles, upper class, wealthy population of the city dwell here, and most of them actually could never leave if they so chose, because there are many shops that you can get your produce. It is the only part of the town that is walled out with two gates, one here and one here. And as you are moving towards the castle, you can notice that there is a large building adjacent to the other gate, which seems to be some part of garrison. It's not that large though to house the entire city army, but they have better equipment than the ones you saw guarding the festival, for example.
So you said there is a better equipped garrison there?
Mm-hmm. Smaller than the city guard, but from your experience time witnessing soldiers, better trained and equipped, bearing more prominent the insignia of Lion's Hall.
Okay, good to know.
So, you are approaching the castle, and it is open court day. Many rich people and even some peasants are lining up to enter the castle. An endless parade, you would say, of peasants trying to vent their petty land complaints, or some minor nobility might be trying to bend the duke's ear in hopes of receiving money. There are officials there that are calling people inside and taking notes of their cases. How would you like to approach this?
Well, is there a queue?
There is a queue.
We go stand in the queue.
All right.
Do we have to register? Do we have to
I
register?
very much believe that standing in the queue would be very inappropriate with the gravity of the matter that we came with. Should probably find somebody to talk to.
There is
Oh,
an
it's
usher
good that you
there.
are with me.
There is an usher that is taking registry
Uh,
of whoever arrives there.
Yeah, we definitely need to consult with someone because I don't think you just walk up at the line, even expecting us to vent about something and then we present this. That's it's a bit rude.
Well, you are the expert in etiquette. Should we go talk to this fella over there?
What was it that we've wanted from this, right? Can't
So
remember.
we've got a ring that belonged to the dead girl that they were looking to find any proof of her death or remains or anything. And we've got some bones to present as if the bones were hers. To get a reward, I believe.
Yeah,
Or
but
to get in a good
wasn't there a
favor.
wish for it? What do we wish for? Oh, a favor, right?
What was the reward again?
Whatever you ask. He's
Uh,
bound to reward you on the
the
spot.
Baron will provide a favor.
Hmm.
What favor were we looking for?
Man, I'm happy that we didn't discuss this with the group because I wouldn't know what to ask for anyways, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Actually, we said
No, I mean,
he's a duke, not a baron.
I don't think you do a wrong decision. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's interesting. It's a cool scenario.
well, maybe some more alcohol for the manor, or I'm joking. Can we always ask for a favor to be, you know, to
The
be repaid
reward is
when we?
literally a favor.
You are already
Yeah, I
asking
mean, do
for
we
it.
have to ask it? Yeah, do we have to ask it now, or can we just, can he owe us one?
Who knows? Ask him.
Uh,
Hey,
Well,
Baron. Hey,
in
Duke. You
these
owe us one.
situations, making him owe you one is that's befitting of getting beheaded.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. What could we want?
I mean, let's
Uh,
assume you
I,
discussed it before because I'm not putting the two of
yeah,
you on the
like
spot.
we would 100% discuss this before. I was just looking through the notes to find out.
I don't think you have ever discussed it properly. Now you
No,
did.
that's the thing.
Really?
I mean, we like at least from what I've written, we just figured out that we were given a favor, but we never actually
Yeah,
talked
you
about
never
it.
discussed
Yeah.
it, so I'm giving you 10
Oh
minutes to
no,
discuss it as I'm eating my
an
bagel.
hourglass.
Okay, I mean, um, do we want to know anything about the military of this place? Because maybe I can ask him to hire me, and then I can provide
You,
inside information.
I mean, asking for a prestigious spot within the armed forces here would be a interesting request.
That's what, like, I don't know if there's anything else in the city that we have not explored, or if there's anything else that we have to gain.
Why do you limit yourself in your thinking in the city? He's the Duke of the second greatest city, the oldest city in the land.
He's the second most powerful person in the land.
Pretty much. Politically wise.
I mean,
Hmm.
probably military-wise as well.
Nah. I mean, Dave is a grey, but he controls the entire Luminian army and the judges. Military wise, they in a siege they wouldn't last 2 days.
No, I'm saying military-wise, he's the second strongest.
You are a druid, so maybe.
Fuck you.
I mean, is anyone interested in learning like the politics of the land?
No.
At some point, we will though have to, because if we are to like be viewed as heroes, won't we need to like manipulate situations to our own benefit? And for that, I think we would need political help. But
What are judge
I'm
stories, Duke?
way out of my water here.
I
Like I
I
have
am not there,
no
right?
idea.
You have discussed it before.
You're allowed to discuss it as a group beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. My
We're
thoughts
bailing them out a bit.
out of the castle, you mean, or?
No, you are discussing this. You're not letting them decide it on the spot. Something that's a huge
Oh,
thing.
okay. Okay. Rewind one more time. What were you discussing exactly?
What favor you are going to request from the Duke?
Uh, but nothing on the top of my mind right now, to be honest.
I'm getting a phone call. Be right back.
Mm-hmm. In
I
cop?
don't know, like I would just, I'm a very simple person. I would just say, just provide us the equipment we need to find the evil. You know, just pretend we are good people, that we are on his side.
That's way too vague.
That's what?
It's too vague. You shouldn't allow him to interpret, be like decisive.
If
Mm,
I like, if I get into the military, right? Will I have insight on the Vale's military as well, like the situation there?
No. That military is specifically for the Vale and provided by the Luminian army and the church.
Hmm.
The military of this city has nothing to do with them organizationally. And if you want to be part of the military of this city, you will also be expected to report regularly and to actually work. if you are 1 day off, I mean, I don't. You can't take a sick day directly after being hired. You will be cast a traitor and be sent back to Brandeskar, to Wavecrest.
Okay.
So I wouldn't do it personally.
Hmm.
And
If
I'm back.
we,
What did
if
I
we
miss?
ask, if
He
we
has
ask
much
for
control
any
over.
specific, sorry, go on.
He would. He has like much control over the Grand Wizard, right?
He has. I didn't catch it.
Because it just so happens that the Grand Wizard knows of a way to trick the divine beings, which we find like if we get some way for him to tell us about that, are pretty useful.
That would be very,
Uh,
very us to ask for.
You are asking
Yeah, I'm not
in,
sure how
in
to.
open court right now, in front of all the nobles and the high people.
Yeah, I mean, don't ask for a specific, but like,
You die on the spot.
uh, I don't know. We could ask him
Is there
about the audience with the Oracle. I don't know if that would bring her out. We can somehow take her out.
I don't think our inner thoughts would be allowed in such a holy place. Remember the time I went into the first castle?
Yeah, like that's the thing though. Like, I don't think that we would be brought them for an audience, but she would be brought to us. And during the travels, we could do something, but not sure.
Hmm. We'll see. Come off the veil. Uh, don't know. Maybe we can ask the gate item Pancreas wanted. You never know.
I won't give it, if nothing else, just because that will allow us to derail way too many things.
I really wouldn't. I would. I mean, I would give it. I have no issue with that.
Besides, if we could ask for anything, we should ask for something better.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah, that's an idea.
It's not because that thing is bad, it's just if we get to pick any item, I'm not picking a fucking utility item that has limited usage. No, no, no. I want a big Boomba button. Literally. Click
What
this to
about
win.
what about the legendary item you saw?
The Robe of the Archmagi.
The
Well, it's...
Awakening?
Oh, that's the one I said. That one is a utility item.
Right.
We don't need gate that often.
should we then ask for money?
Ah,
I don't think so. It's
no.
money is not good.
Maybe if they had any like not for the public,
Ah,
more personal library to gather information from there would be good as well if we get access to that. But I don't know if they have any. So
it would be a dicey thing to ask for as well.
I mean,
Because the first question I'll ask is, oh, why do you need that?
knowledge is always a good thing, right?
No, they hid it away for a reason.
Well, he can provide us with anything.
Ask for his mom.
Is there anything in this town that we're restricted to do?
Killing people.
Ask
No,
for
I
that.
mean,
Ask for that. No balls.
we don't have access to. Is there anything we do not have access to?
Like,
What?
for example, you don't have access to go to the Grand Cathedral's archives or something. That's for the clergy. But that's for the clergy again. That's the Church of
It's also a
Pilgrims.
case of do we want to?
Yeah, I mean, is there any place that we want to go, but we do not have access to?
I don't think it's a city now.
Not really, and the few places that would be interesting would just be sus as shit to ask for.
And he cannot like place me in the Vale, in the Vale's military, right?
You would be found out immediately, so you can't go there.
Yeah,
Yes.
because of all the magic and stuff.
The moment you pass the gate, you are. Yeah.
I mean, realistically, you have a way to circumvent that. Temporarily, at least.
Oh, well,
That would require Grand Wizard's
That's
knowledge,
all,
right?
right?
It would require.
The Grand Wizard's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I can't think of any like service that we possibly need. Only
So,
thing I can
overcome with decision
think is-
paralysis to just observe the queue for the time being, without finding anything as the time passes. Pancreas in the
Ah.
library.
I'm trying to learn how to read.
Mm-hmm. You learn about. There have been many rumors and sightings for vampires over the years. There have been investigations, official that lead nowhere, regarding some killings that have been written in a book that people claim it was the work of vampires. In the Red District, in the Golden District, even some within the Lord's District. There are some romance novels about vampires and girls and werewolves.
No, no. He burns those books. They will thank him.
You see some clergy giving approval notes. Nice, very nice. As you burn them. You learn all
He
about
nods.
the proper vampire weaknesses that you as world knows. From some treatises and researches done in the previous eras. Mm, you read about Sir Wolfenstein.
Ah,
Sir Wolfenstein.
A demon,
I see.
Mm.
a hunter of the Church of Lumina and a judge that was a great demon hunter and hunter of the weird during his time.
Did he hunt down Nazis as well, Mr. Sir Wolfenstein?
Yeah, actually, let me think of a better name now.
God damn it, Doma.
um, I can't think of a better name.
Brother. Anything else?
Okay, anything else? You learn of a famous demon hunter that, according to his journals, he stole the chalice of a vampire, of the head of the family of this place, when the first Dave came into power, who he accused he was a vampire, while fighting this city for subjugation. But as with every religious text and self-think written by people, it's hard to discern the truth from the fact and... Okay, let's call him Wolfen D'Angelo. Wolfen D'Angelo.
You swapped out a name I'll never remember, but sure.
I just wrote it down so I will remember it.
Good, good.
Oh,
Wolfie
again.
D'Angelo.
Where
God
did
damn
that
it,
lead
Tama.
to? I can't imagine.
Yeah, he stole a relic. He claimed that the a chalice, a golden chalice that was giving the lineage of the Duke's family for generations their unholy power to purify them and make them fit to rule under Dave.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Most of the nobility of the family of the Duke reside in the Old Ridge Cemetery, along with the most prominent nobles of all time that lived in Lion's Hall. All their corpses are entombed in family tombs in the Old Ridge Cemetery. That's located in
That's
the
what
Lost
they
District.
want us to think. Right?
And that's
So I
about
don't.
all you can find in this place. That's not
Say
censored.
that again.
Yeah, go on.
Say that again about the cemetery part.
That every one of the royal lineage of the Duke and the high nobles are entombed there.
Okay.
So we don't find. I don't find anything about how to properly identify one.
Only what you know about the vampire weaknesses. They
Oh,
cannot cross
goddammit.
water. They cannot enter a residence without invitation from one of the occupants. Running
Yeah,
water
yeah.
harms them. A stake to the heart kills them, made of wood.
So we're gonna need a water spray bottle to spray everyone in the face with it.
Has to be running.
Either way.
That would be
Either.
running down their face.
Fair enough. And that they are physical enemies of the light and the radiance. Of the glory of Lumina.
Good.
And that's about as much as you can find on the topic regarding books that are not censored or otherwise not present in the library, according to the edicts of the church. As for the other two up there, you went to the old graveyard, which I mean, based by the name, you understand it's the Ridge Dynasty graveyard. It's the oldest cemetery in Lion's Hall by far. It has a reputation for being haunted among its populace. And as you are approaching and investigating in the light, you cannot understand why. But you have heard people speaking about that, like it's haunted by the old nobility and
Oh boy.
mysterious figures in the night, whom Malachi told you he believes those are the vampires. But he hasn't investigated that rumor yet.
I don't believe in ghosts.
You have seen ghosts. You shared a home with one for almost a year.
I'm sure that are just rumors.
And
Okay.
I'm
indeed,
dropping you in the lake.
indeed, you see a lot of cleverly concealed, but not enough for you, footsteps
Uh,
leading towards one of the tombs. That even the lid seems to have been moved recently.
Mm, okay. Uh, okay. That's a good start.
I guess we follow those.
Are you? Do you want to enter?
Uh, can take a small peek inside. Well, I mean,
Sure.
what can happen, right? Ghosts are not real after all. They're just an
Exactly.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get killed by a vampire. As he'll clobber you over the head with like a silvered mace instead of saying, I'm not a ghost, fucker.
Okay, so you followed the tracks to the von Klauer family crypt. Its marble facade untouched by the centuries.
Von Klaue.
Mm-hmm.
So he's from Klaue?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
Are they
von
right?
means from.
I know. But not in
Okay.
this world, apparently. Okay, Von Lion, it would be the most accurate if we take the Von literally.
I mean, you could have Clower just be some random shithole
No,
like
yeah.
next to the town.
Let's keep it Glower. I prefer that.
It's just like 200 meters from the city gates.
Yeah, it's the Glower city, the Glower gate. The
It's the
entrance,
Glower settlement of 3 houses and an outhouse.
and the outhouse is the most usable thing there.
Now continue for these poor chaps.
The entrance is flanked by statues of weeping angels, their faces obscured by the stone hands. Inside the crypt of the Von Glowers, the air is thick and musty with the scent of age. But you can see that one of the tombs has been moved recently. You slide the lid, and you see that the tomb is empty, and it descends down through a dug tunnel deep in the earth.
I am not going in there with just you.
You don't want to share a tomb with Shinka?
uh, I think we should get the others if we want to explore this.
Any markings in there? Any footsteps that
Yeah, they descend.
belong to the dwarf, for example, or it's not dwarf? It's bigger footstep. Less fast.
They are humanoids of varying sizes.
Okay, okay.
Can I like see what kind of humanoids it were?
Humanoids.
I mean, as long as
Or
they
like
are
something.
as there are
Toma.
many sizes, it means that it's not only dwarves. So it's not the
And so
work of
so I would know what could be down there, right? So what we can expect.
Toma.
That makes sense.
I should have thought this before.
You can still do it. You can still do it. Fix it. It's so funny.
I cannot because of lore lizards, but I want to, but I can't, but I want to.
It's so funny.
I will include it in a later chapter. Now it's canon.
Okay, so I won't say it then what it was now.
Yeah.
I'm just sending him cursed ideas. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
What do you want to do?
Me?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you want to do? It's something monkey?
Oh yeah, I want to see what kind of footprints it are, so I can like see what could be down there, like dwarves or
Humanoids.
just humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I told you, as long as it's not like the same size, it means that it's not work of a dwerger. So it's a lead, at least. Something we should check on. Good enough, I shall say.
And it's around 3 o'clock. You at the line have made no progress as you have been mulling out and spitting ideas one to each other without reaching any conclusion.
Yeah,
Do
a
you
title
mean-
wouldn't help us in any way, right?
The what?
A title. Like if he can he provide us with a title?
You could be knighted. It has that power. You could be
I
knighted.
We-
certainly think that anything that would like bring attention to us is the worst thing we can do, right?
I agree with Lorek on that one.
We are trying to conceal the fact that we're wanted people.
What if we ask pardon?
He cannot provide
I think
it.
that's worse.
Only the king can provide a pardon from something like that.
And then he knows you've done something fuckery as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I think if you ask that, it's just gonna bring like more doubt about why do we have this stuff here now.
A more accurate response would be you could be pardoned of everything, has that power, but as they say, you would draw attention immediately to where you are.
He'll put in a request to the king, and the king will send a squad of judges and execute you. We have become the biggest fucking disgrace to the army in a long ass time. Considering we are the only people who's ever escaped from one of their prisons.
No, I think we murdered some of his high position dudes, right? Or
Yeah.
they were-
And the worst of all, we did it with style.
yes.
They would absolutely want revenge.
So apart from money or apart from access to like restricted areas, I've got nothing else. I don't know what else we could ask.
I don't have any good
So
ideas to help you. I'm just saying why some ideas wouldn't work, unfortunately.
no, yeah, that's okay. Then maybe we shouldn't give the bones today.
Oh no.
We need to do it during the festival, though, don't we?
No, not really.
That is when it's. Oh. No, fuck you too, Tom.
I mean, we started already. I honestly can only think about like equipment, money and equipment. Like I can't think of anything that won't draw attention to us, but still be useful.
I
for
kind
our
of like the Ritsuki's idea of her getting a position in the army.
But she would have to report to the army and actually work.
Yeah.
Yes, but we are planning on doing bigger stuff in the upcoming 2 weeks.
But it would be a reasonable request that wouldn't be seen as suspicious, and it would give her a lot of access to a lot of things.
I mean,
So it's a
when are we planning to attack?
2 weeks was when we were in the caves. I don't know if how many days passed, so probably
So it's
No.
not gonna be for a long time.
You
it's
may
in
attack,
the next fortnight.
you may
at
attack
least.
whenever you want until the winter ends. You could even attack now if you want. The
Ah,
thing
perfect. Let's go.
is that during the winter, pilgrims are not making the pilgrimage there because the path is treacherous. The only narrow path that leads into the Vale during the winter time, as it's filled with snow and hazards, is not easily traversable by common people.
Is it good or bad that people aren't making the pilgrimage when we want to attack?
Yes.
Because that's a serious question. Is that preferable or not?
I mean, we were tasked to do it when people do not come, so it might be for a reason.
People
There you go.
might still arrive. The pilgrimage is organized by the church. I'm telling you that because you have knowledge as a cleric, as a former cleric of Lumina. The pilgrimages from the church are not organized during the winter time. People might still try to go there. For whatever
Okay,
reason.
Oh, so the ultra-religious fanatics are less common.
They might go there for many different things. They might be part of the army there, that come back from a mission. They might
Yeah,
be
less
someone
common.
extremely desperate that wants to meet the oracle or see an angel or something. There are reasons why someone would, but the paid ones from the church are not organized during the winter time.
There are no charter vacations here.
No, there are no charter. You have 2 weeks for those charter vacations.
Okay, so yeah, better to do it in winter, definitely. Uh, okay, but back to the topic. I honestly can't think of anything. Like if
I mean, I'm up for
if,
working for them.
yeah, but won't we need your assistance in like many ways? Like we might encounter something or whatever. We probably need the whole party for that. I don't know the working hours on the shifts or what position they might even offer you, right? You might be just a guard, which is, lame. You won't get anything out of it. It might give you a medium position where, again, you won't have full access to anything we might want. Like, you specifically need to be in a, in charge position
Let me also
to get
remind you,
something out of
there
it.
are rumors that the Duke is crazy.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
coward.
forgot about that.
Ask for the throne.
Okay, actually, maybe we can use that to our advantage. Like, imagine if he is indeed like crazy and a coward, then okay, no, I didn't think this through. I thought I would
Ah.
just go and like, hmm.
Ask for the throne. You never know.
Well, we could confirm these rumors by having one of us shape shift into him and then doing exactly what the rumors say he does. So then we can have him dethroned or something. But
Thing is, if he's a batshit insane, isn't that kind of preferable?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, just let him
The,
be
the
there.
terrible fact is, we get rid of him. What if someone competent takes over?
what if we whisper the idea to his ears that he should like redirect his army somewhere else?
That was my first idea when I asked why would we, how much time will it take for them to come to the Vale, so we can try to redirect the whole army, not the whole army, but a part of it
Your
into another location.
your wish could technically be, is I don't think this would work, but it's an option to request for Lions Hall to once again become independent.
Or if you really want to move the army, we could also say that we request assistance to reclaim our fallen
Yeah, he's a bit
town.
insane, so asking for just like, yeah, strive for independence. That will put a strain on literally everything.
That's a nice one, like something extreme like that. It could work. Or like those ideas. Redirect the army, independence, do whatever the fuck we want. You know,
If he actually were to do it and you like flavor it as it's what she would have wanted, bullshit. No, I don't think that would work. But just like you can probably push for it quite easily, and he seems dumb enough to probably fall for it.
that doesn't sound bad. Honestly, that sounds like if he's actually insane. Like probably you can confirm it when you see him, right? Whether he's insane or not, like according to
Yeah,
his
that's the
behavior.
next thing that I would ask. Like, if we are able to to confirm that he's crazy, then maybe we can push for it. But if we see a sane person in front of us,
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
a plan B.
All I'm
And
saying is,
honestly,
if we could get the rebellion going, that would be absolutely wonderful because that would mean it's yet another problem for them.
Mhm. Imagine how like modest you look like if your wish is her final wish.
That would be hard. You don't know what she wanted because you were not born yet then.
No, but we find something scribed. You know, while she was tortured or whatever. We don't know it because we know her. We found some of her belongings that were lost, or as I said, scribing, whatever. Some information about the topic.
okay,
That could be
Lawrence,
nice.
do you
Could be
think we
nice.
can pull this off?
But as a plan B,
Yep.
I honestly believe money and equipment is the way to go. I can't think of anything else.
So, what exactly are you trying to accomplish?
To get a rebellion going?
Alright. How are we going to do this?
By asking for Lion's Hall independence. I mean, at least that he, like, you know, he starts fighting for Lion's Hall independence again. Has this ever happened before? Do we know?
Someone could roll a history. I will pause the timer because that's an interesting. Someone that might be knowledgeable can roll a history.
Ah, can multiple of us try? Because I see that too.
You could.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to ask to add my meat. I wanted to. I'm gonna add a D10 roll one now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go,
Right.
Toma. Another 6. So 17.
Understandable.
Can I use my guidance, it's a D4.
As I said I would add it. Even if Shinka still roll above, I'll still add it. I'll
I
honor it.
can assist you guys if you want.
No,
You should
21.
roll one
You
yourself.
can roll one.
You're the best one.
It's not an assistant task. It's what one of you remembers.
It's 21 for me then. It's fine. Maybe something.
You know, you pull together the knowledge that all of you have. Lion Hall is basically a metropolis. One of the strongest economies in Lumen. I mean, it's the second greatest town. The government is a hereditary autocracy of the Duke, Lord Adrian of Lions. And there are other notable people in the city that he either confers to or have some saying in what goes on. It's the Cardinal Leo Arestis, the head of the Church of Lumina in this place. The mayor of the city, Samuel Tyler. And the richest person in the city, a trader and a banker mainly, Evelyn Grantery. And the captain of the Duke's personal guard, Baron Albert Windmore of Windmore.
Winmore or Windsor?
Windmore.
Okay.
And of course, Professor Radmus Dostajevich, the tenured professor of Arcana at Lions University, and possibly either the or one of the most powerful wizards in Lumen.
What? He holds him in high regard? No way.
It's the most cosmopolitan and liberal city, one of the three greatest cities of Lumen. Compared to the orthodoxy of Mintor and the rigid legalisms of Whiterun, Lion's Hall is established as the hub of trade, art, theater, learning, and culture. The Duke is currently the last gasp of the old Reed nobility that used to rule the entirety of Lumen. His grandfather marched to war against the Victor, the first Dave. The Dave, the orange is the 100 parts or pink? I don't remember. Dave the
Yeah.
100.
Just think of it, guys. We can maybe get this to work, and it would be so funny.
Well, of course, the old Duke was also wise enough that when defeated, he swiftly swore fealty to the new king. But there might be, as you are saying, a lingering wound that never entirely healed.
Wounded pride, and right now, when the kingdom's in its weakest state, there's external threats threatening it, and you are completely untouched so far. Now would be a good time.
But at the same time, Lion's Hall is the forefront of Luminian art and culture. Virtually every book and play is written here in this city.
Yeah, but they don't care. They'll still have that culture regardless. It just won't be Luminia's culture. It will be.
Not if they are defeated, however, but that's up to the trade hub, the guild hall, and the baron, the rest.
Yeah.
Basically, if you know what's happening here in Lion's Hall, you know the trends that will be across the Lumen. And now, as for the baron, 15 is enough. I like it. There is the persistent rumor that Duke Hadrian is mad. There are stories from chamber maidens and people that claim to have seen him roaming in the entirety of Castle Lions in nothing but his crown. He has even had dinner with foreign dignitaries and received them this way.
Based. What?
Hmm. Okay. I like it. The Duke of if I combine the rest of your roles, the Duke often dresses according to the rumors, and his tailor outlandishly, wearing garments of vibrant colored silk. But the royal tailor decided that's actually inappropriate. What the fuck was that? Ah, the platters. And he took it upon himself to replace the Duke's entire wardrobe with more fashionable and presentable attire to stop his eccentricities. But the Duke
How boring.
But the Duke, in the Duke's fashion, strolled out in the bath of in front of the tailor. He tossed the tailor's garments into his face and told him, "I'd rather wear nothing than this rubbish," and stormed back in his private chambers.
You should show up with clothes and like his
Yeah,
style.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought. Maybe we should just.
It would be such a fucking Giga Chad move to do.
Yeah. I thought it widely talking. I like it.
I mean, should I mean I'm on. I mean, we should present the bones, the ring, and then something for him because you know we believe that he's suppressed.
And then the final piece of information is just the Lion's Hall coat of arms. At the center, it's luminous sun. On the upper left quarter, it's the Darren blue and white. But in the upper right is the red griffon, the red and green, the background of the old dynasty.
Yeah, they're clearly butthurt.
And sometimes people from Lions are derogatory called cubs by outsiders. People from Mintor, for example, or Whiterun.
Tomo, you're trying to encourage us to do this one now, aren't you?
Yes.
Too bad that we probably failed because the bones will be shit.
I mean, the entire of the idea is weird, but it might work depending on how.
But he will not notice the bones if we have something that like he would like.
Problem is that if he notices the bones are fucky, he won't trust the ring either.
Well, then there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, in the beginning, he could even not trust the ring. We don't know that.
Yeah. And another problem is that we don't know that our organization did a shit poor job. But we as players know because it says that in building your own evil organization. It literally says failed.
Well, the bones, though, have been examined by us.
Yep.
So we know that they might be legit.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were examined by me, where
Yeah.
Cinco believes it's legit, but I know because I rolled a fucking 4 that it's dog shit.
Oh, that I know. Oh. Well,
But
That's
it
the
doesn't
thing.
reflect
Us
what
as
we believe
players
as
knows that it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Our characters have done everything to basically come to the conclusion that, yeah, no, there shouldn't be any problems.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, I don't see a way around this. We are not playing as players. We are playing our characters. So
Yep.
Exactly. That's why it's still on discussion. Otherwise, we would be like, yeah, okay, let's find another grave and roll again. Yeah. So we
Very
present
fucking
them.
funny though.
Yes. It would be even funnier if we didn't know the roles, but yeah.
I wish.
We can't have everything here.
Ah, no. It's fine. We proceed according to the plan. We have the backup plan, the plan C of, okay, dimension door, whatever the spell is.
Mm-hmm.
Are you meeting the king under an illusion of your own, or are you gonna look as you are?
I was gonna look as I normally look.
Okay, so
Let's
did you
hope it doesn't
decide you are
keep-
actually going to do it?
That's actually that's a good point.
Did you decide you are actually going to do it? You're going to visit him today.
I mean, we spent half an hour on that topic, right?
Half an hour. I think we spent way more than that.
Yeah, I mean it's around 6 in the evening right now in game time.
No, half an hour, our time,
Yeah, I mean
or even more. So might as well. It's been a kind of well prepared, thrown in many ideas, many backup plans, many ways out, dresses, bones, rings, wishes. Like
What do you
I
mean?
don't think
What
we
do you mean dresses?
the outfit.
Pinko, if you really want to dress up in a dress, we don't judge you, but please don't try and force it on the rest of us.
Oh, you would look perfect in a pink one. I
Yeah.
promise you that.
Jack, what are your thoughts on this entire plan?
Shinko in a dress. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I say let's do it.
And then tell me, what is each and everyone doing? Right now, you haven't done anything. You have been sitting in a tavern on your corner and discussing it. You haven't bought anything. You don't have anything.
I say we go to the town market, right? We get some of the garments that would be to the king's liking, and we go with the plan like to its full extent. We go with the ring, we go with the bones, we go with the garments. If it goes fit, it went to fit.
Yes, that's probably the best
I
course of
like it.
You are very energetic today, Jack.
That's what Ritsuki thinks. Obviously, yeah, we know our roles were shit, but there's
We'll
We'll
there's
have to
no
roll
way
with that.
around it now.
So, what does Pancreas do for preparation before
I-
you go?
What do you mean?
Do
Two
you want
people
to
go
buy
there?
something, find something, do something specific?
Well, I'm not tagging along. I've already been doing what I'll be doing during this time.
Okay.
Because I went to read.
Yeah, that's you met after that around 5 in the afternoon. You found all the.
Oh, I thought this still counted as before.
Yeah, same.
No,
honestly.
no. It's after you met. You try to find out rumors from old veterans that still remember that time. People in the market that might be knowledgeable about the king. You pursue rumors here, based on your history checks. Because we don't have diplomacy here for some reason.
Oh,
But you still have
I-
time to. Yeah,
misunderstood then.
I'm giving you time to do things.
Uh,
You
I
have
kinda
settled
like
on the
that we
plan of
only-
action. Now it's 6:30. There are still some stores open. What do you want to do in preparation for that?
I mean, we're only sending 2 people there just because, in case everything goes south, we can dimension door away. So, do we need any more useful things done?
Mm, you found the information about vampires for other topics. We found the entrance. We need to buy the things we just said, and I believe
What are you
that's it.
exactly buying?
Oh,
Garments to the king's liking.
but what was it like?
And
This is hilarious that you're going for this.
what exactly are you trying to buy?
Hold on, just in case I don't remember correctly. I think he liked to dress in like in bright colors
Where?
and stuff that his tailor did not like. I may not remember the exact description. So can we find something that
Yeah, you could. It will cost 15 gold.
it's okay? I'll take it out of mine.
Good. Remove it so I can see it actually works.
Yeah, hold on.
Alright, so you buy some fine silk, vibrant clothes. It may be for this king. Not for any king, but definitely for this king. According to what you
Yeah.
know. Anything else?
Okay, I removed it.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
You sound so disappointed.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Alma thinks we should have gotten something we haven't, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
I'm trying to see why I don't see the automation working that tells me it was changed.
Oh.
I could see it before, I can't see it now because I changed the module. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so who is going to go there? I mean, the court towers are over, but I mean, by decree of the city, if you present the ring and the bones, you are still going to get
Yeah,
an audition with the Baron.
it is Tsuki Lorek who's going.
And the rest of you?
I will try to find something productive to do, so I guess I'll like. Actually, we don't need too much more research, I don't think, do we?
No, we can go check on the murder. If
I was
don't
thinking
think-
of harvesting essence and reagents otherwise, if I can.
Harvest? What do you mean?
Gather.
Essences, to gather them, you have to go kill something.
And reagents, like the poisonous one.
Those are also extracted based on the type of enemy. You get
Oh, yeah, I
essences
cannot find them in nature? With Herbalist Kit?
Herbalist can get you something else, but it will take hours to do that.
Wanna go
Uh,
hunting then?
What do you mean? Or how do you mean?
Oh, we can get resources from enemies. Might as well
I
go
would-
hunting.
I would like to, but I hunt best in dragon form, and I believe that would be quite hard to hide.
Don't be like that. We can definitely find some medium-sized, tough enough creatures to hunt and get the materials from.
You could get
Sure.
some meat from what is around here if you want.
Sure, some food does sound nice. Yeah, we'll find some nice ingredients that maybe we can create something with.
I'm down.
If you want us to make requests, Tama, I don't know,
I mean,
something to make healing potions with, I guess. Or,
I mean,
not poison. I'm not looking for any poison, just potions.
it's going to be completely random, so it's up to whatever you roll. So I honestly
Okay.
don't care. Because
Because I remember you saying that I can request.
you could, and I would point you to where you would get it.
Ah, okay. Then we'll just go looking around here, see what we find.
I mean, I would say it's a forest area around. Yeah. You can roll a d100.
No. So I can't even make use of my survival skill.
You don't have to, because the DC is small enough in the forest area at these levels. I mean, you have to pass 10. You think you can't pass 10 with your herbalist kit?
Barely. Oh, with my herbalist kit? To
Yeah.
just
Wisdom plus herbalism plus.
No, we're hunting animals.
Animals. So because I heard
We're hunting.
I heard herbalism before.
Yeah, but then Shinko asked if you even want to go hunt. So me and Shinko are doing that.
Okay, I doubt you can find anything exotic, so we go to basic harvesting. So yes, survival. I mean, let's see
Yeah.
what you find. The rest of you, I mean,
Are you helping me or are you rolling your own, Azza?
Sorry?
Are you helping me or are you rolling your own survival?
Probably helping you.
Jack, what do you want to do?
Nothing in particular. I will just see what these guys are up to.
Nice help.
Why are you
No, you help me. I roll with advantage.
It's not advantage. You add his die to your roll.
Oh, it's still a first one, so it doesn't change too
Yeah,
much.
Okay, roll a d100 now. Because we don't have any specific creatures here, fortunately. So I will give you from the big table.
The big old table.
The big table, yes. Alright. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. So Jack is going back to the red district. The rest of you are hunting.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Let's go to Lion's Castle. You can see the guards at the center of the gate because 4 towers are over. You approach them and you show the signet, I assume.
Yes.
They
Gonna need quick summary of what the plan ended up being precisely?
Well, so we've got the bones, we've got the ring, and we've got some garments that we have heard from rumors that are to the king's liking. We are planning to get on his good side, and after he examines the ring and the bones and stuff, if everything is legit, then maybe we just make a comment of how we would like to see Lion Hall free again, and how we think that independence would be a great idea. But we're trying to kind of, I think the idea was that we were trying to push it like it was what she would have wanted.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know if we can either. Maybe we can say we had a vision or something. I don't know.
By touching the bones.
I like the fact that you keep forgetting you have Ogre to ask,
I have what?
not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forget every single
I
time.
know. Okay, so are you ready to get in?
Are you ready for a
Well,
miracle?
Suppose.
Why not? Yes.
Gloric,
Ready
I
as
What
think,
I
are we
can be.
waiting for?
Gloric, I think you're having some reservations.
Hello.
All right then. You saw the signet to a Chamberlain. He directs you to move to follow him. You are escorted by some guards. You are escorted in the throne room chamber, where you can see the Duke Hadrian sitting on the throne, wearing extravagant clothes of silk and vibrant colors that befit the royalty of his kind, with red and green, the colors of lions, most prominent. There are
You,
also
Mayanrin, looking just as much of a clown as he does.
there are also prominent statues of griffons around, and there are a couple of people surrounding him on the higher chairs, on the left and the right, wearing less prominent, less vibrant and silk and outlandish clothes, more elegant and more in line with what you would expect of nobility. You are you are stood before the great Duke Hadrian of Lion's Hall. Declare your names.
Ritsuki gets cold feet.
Uh, or name is Lorik.
And my name is Ritsuki, my lord.
And where do you hail from?
We have wandered so much that
Where were you
I
born,
can't even.
my child? He says,
Oh, to the far east.
laughing. Hmm. You must have many great tales to tell from there.
And I shall be grateful to hear them all, my lord.
Well,
Um,
you will tell them. I will hear them. And anyway, it's late. I
Oh,
understand. So
I did say that Ritsuki gets cold feet, so
do not be
yeah,
nervous, my
yeah.
child. We will not kill you, even though you interrupted my dinner time and my throne time and my me time. But I was told you have something of interest to show me, so we can lay a matter of at rest.
well, we hear that you are looking for what was the dead girl's name?
You say that out loud.
And he looks
No.
at the Lorek.
No!
What was the girl's name again?
I don't think we know, do we?
Linda? Was it a Linda?
Betsy.
Ah, you claim you have found our lost Princess Iris. Let me warn you, if you try to swindle us, you are not the first or the last that will commit this maybe final act of foolishness in their short lives. So tell me your story, so I can evaluate its truth. As he looks at some robed people next to him, that's in intensive focus on you. On the two of you.
Well, we have
Not happy about
been
there.
traveling, as we said, and on our travels, we have found this ring next to these bones. At the time, we kind of thought that it was important, but we didn't really know why.
And where
We
did
don't
you
know
find
what.
them, my vertically challenged friend? He says as he's focused towards the two of you.
What did he say?
Where did you find those bones and the ring? Surely we
Found
would
them.
like to know where our princess perished.
Found them up north.
I'm gonna be a bit more specific than that.
Up north, the great
Can you
beyond.
can you bring up the map?
Name.
I could.
Near Brayhold, in the jungles. Sorry, who said that?
Yeah.
We said right.
It was near Freyhold, my lords. During our travels through the jungle, we happened upon a site that spoke to our cleric, and as we investigated, this is what we found.
Have a cleric with you. I hope of Lumina, of course.
Yeah.
It would be a
How else
shame.
would he have
Awkward
gotten
silence.
such a vision?
Understandable. Just, making sure. He points to one of of the robed figures to approach to move towards you to examine the bones, and the other one moves closer to you to examine the ring. And they present the ring to the Duke, who plays with it in his fingers. And what would you ask of me?
Well, we have another gift for you, my lord.
Huh?
And
You are the
we
gift that keeps on giving. Please show me. Those are the best words I like.
present the garments. Richiki presents the
Aren't
garments.
you? I thought you were showing up wearing them to try and impress him.
No, they were gifts to him.
Okay. I misunderstood that then.
Oh, he says, those look very nice. And he throws them to the side of his throne. So, back to business. What do you want?
Yikes.
Well,
And now he's dead lasered focus and looks at your eyes.
Oh,
well, as we arrived on the site where we retrieved the bones and the ring, our dear cleric proclaimed that he had gotten a short vision from the lost princess,
Mm-hmm.
and she told us that if we ever were to be able to reunite her with her old place of living, that we should aim and help in bringing independence to Lion's Hold
You brought
once
the
more.
entire skeleton with you, right? All the
Yeah.
bones?
You whip out the entire fucking skeleton. Haha!
That's what they want.
Can anyone? I forgot to ask this before. This is out of character. Can anyone animate this thing?
Wait, what thing?
And you actually see the one that examines the bones. He holds the skull eminently, and green light comes from his eyes and animates the skull, showing around it a green aura.
Oh, you're fucked.
Just
It's time
get
to
the
run.
door. Just get the door.
Then both robed figures return to the king and whisper to his ear. So your request would be to be here to witness our independence, because that's what Princess wrote on the side of the street.
Or aid in the fight
Fight? There is no fight. We are
for the
loyal
independence.
servants of the king. Fighting serves no one. I'm surprised the princess would say something like that, especially since her father was defeated and bent the knee. But you know how youngsters are. I will do my
I don't.
best to make sure that your wish is fulfilled and that you will be here. See, you aided the independence since you brought this, and you lit a fire in my heart and to everyone in here. So the princess is returned to her home, and those brave heroes will light up our noble Reed dynasty blood. We were proud once, and they call us cub. We are definitely going to get our independence back, and it's due to those two heroes and their cleric friend.
Holy shit.
So let it be known that Princess Iris is going to be entombed with your family, and that those two heroes have aided the independence of this land. Now this is the part where you bow and you lean. Yes. But the Lion's Hall thanks you for that.
Okay, so
the-
we
Bow our heads and make our graces leave.
You see him smiling as you leave.
smiling, but like that he was making fun of us, or that
No, smiling.
Inside.
He's happy. He's visibly happy.
oh,
I don't like that.
holy shit, might have wrong.
I mean,
But yeah, inside the smile he makes.
Yeah. He seems relieved. You don't even have to roll, he doesn't hide it. And you are a very good, astute, knowledgeable person of people.
Yeah.
And gobbling the
Alright.
meat of Pancreas gives you extra certainty in your ability to decipher the human body in the mannerism.
I think I know what's going on here, Dama.
Hmm?
I know exactly what you've done.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
don't hide for yourself. Tell us. What's
That
your
would be
opinion?
incredibly mean, because I think this is really funny.
I mean, didn't this guy use speak with a dead or something?
The way that
Yeah?
Lorek and Retsuki tell the story to you, yes, he did.
And so they got the skeleton. They spoke with a dead person. That and they came back to
Let's
you and
just
say, if
let's
you want,
just be glad that we are out of there alive.
Here's the problem. You didn't ask for anything.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
No, you didn't.
Maybe he just
You
made
asked
fun
to
of us.
be. You asked for her to be here and to get you guys to get to witness it. You didn't ask for him to do it.
You witnessed
He
the
is
shard.
relieved. He is relieved because he can simply say "wish granted." He knows it's fake, doesn't care. He can now say that she has been found and doesn't need to deal with that bullshit anymore.
Well, it is what it is.
So he is super happy. He got precisely what he wanted out of this. He will be running down the hallway naked, but this time out of happiness and not out of being weird.
And the two of you found two very rare meat. Harvested from the tender loins of a white fawn that was bathing under the moonlight.
Bit weird, but okay.
Very rare meat. Oh, you already had one.
Yeah, I should already have multiple.
I see one. I deleted the one I gave you, and I'm making this three.
Oh yeah, okay. Because I remember I harvested it from the that dragon.
Yeah, you got one. I'm sure
I
you
got
had
one.
more, to be honest. Let's make them 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get 10 pounds of meat from a dead dragon. What the fuck was that kind of skinny ass dragon?
He was a young adult. He was on the lean side. He lost a lot of weight while being in the bubble and looking at you, preparing for the fight, and then someone just can't him to death.
He lost like 5,000 pounds of weight in that stress there in those final moments.
Pretty much.
Understandable.
So, it's midnight.
Well, should we head to the cemetery then?
Yes.
Sure.
Jack, any comments? Okay. So you head towards the cemetery.
Man, it's a rough day for you, Toma.
Yeah, I mean, if 4 people are playing, I'm happy with that. So, you are approaching the cemetery. The iron gates of the old Reed cemetery creak open as you open them.
Sorry, I was talking to my girlfriend.
Yeah, no worries. Their hinges long rusted. It gives a more creepy atmosphere now at night. The
That's
weather
my favorite place.
What?
That's my Cinco's favorite
I
place.
believe
Don't
that, to be
forget.
honest. The weathered tombstones thrust up from the ground like broken teeth, while gnarled oak trees cast twisted shadows in the moonlight. The mausoleums of old noble families loom ahead, silent sentinels keeping the eternal watch over Lionhol's dead. You follow the steps that you followed before. You know where they are.
My
And at
favorite steps.
the steps of night. And at the head of the cemetery stands the von Glauer family crypt. The marble facade somehow untouched by the centuries. The rest of you also notice the statues. Let me mute Lula.
Oh, sorry.
The rest of you notice the statues covering their faces, guarding the entrance. Jack, do you want to do something before you enter?
Not that I can think
No, I
of.
mean, no, I mean you. I was just about to say that you lead them to the crypt. Any special preparation any of you want to do?
No, all my preparation is like 1 minute stuff. So like,
You have a
yeah.
minute. What do you
No,
mean
as I mean,
last
like
turn?
if I would use my transformation or something, that only lasts for a minute. That's what I mean.
Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, of course. Uh, will you cast aid?
Who
Lorik.
is you? Yeah.
Lorik.
I mean, you cast it, and just don't use a spell slot.
If we're
Oh,
going out somewhere where it's dangerous, then yeah, I would.
To the targets that
We are.
this. Name your targets.
Give it to me, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Retsuki for
Uh,
sure.
Lorek say the targets.
Mir.
Definitely
Okay,
those two and Lorik himself.
understandable.
Okay.
Um,
1, 2, 3.
Let me remind you that you can squeeze in using your special meta magic. that I still haven't given you yet.
Oh, actually, I have the stuff now.
Yeah? I just never placed them in there. I have placed them on your thread. I never copied them over, which is I'm going to do afterwards.
I don't know if I gave the temp HP to anyone in the end.
MHP
Rude.
or what?
Defile nature.
I mean, do it again.
Okay. They...
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I pressed it. I just saw it. Alright.
Okay. Okay. And okay, I pressed aid to those. No one has aid.
Rude ass behavior again. What the
What's going
hell?
on?
What do you mean no one has aid?
Who has aid?
Pancreas?
Okay, never mind.
Rejuki?
Okay, and let's see what else I wanted to do.
Tama.
You never know.
Oh, wait. I don't know. Is Gourmand long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Damn it.
You have
Okay,
one
you
Okay.
never know.
Yeah.
And
I was hoping if I could replenish them, but oh well. I'll figure it out.
that's it.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's it.
That's it.
Will you will you
I
descend
hear
down
you.
the stairs?
Yes.
Oh, well, you heard the sir.
Inside the crypt, you find out this tomb that is a fake tomb. You move the lid over and you reveal the staircase that is dug inside the ground and leads in a subterranean tunnel. There are flickering torches in some places, like it's part of an ancient, very old at least, part of the underground system, as if an entire city was built here. But most of the entrances are caved in, or there are rubbles behind the door that prohibit them from opening. You keep following the trail of the steps. Also, you found the lid closed. Did you close it when you left?
I would assume they left it as they found it.
That's also what I'm assuming, so they left it open, but you found it closed.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Tomo.
I mean,
Yeah, thanks. No one else said anything, so I'll just respond for them.
Yeah.
Damn, this place looks ominous.
After a short
Wait.
turn, your nostrils can fill with an acrid
Is that
stench.
is that guy moving?
Yeah.
Or don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Okay.
You enter a large room with a man wearing a dark plate armor and a red and green cape. An elven man sitting on top of a throne across the room. Around you, there are many people, some in cages, others just sitting around and drinking from some fountains. And there are a lot of corpses in the middle, their blood draining and moving across some canals. He's sitting with a kind of stillness that only someone truly immortal could achieve.
Are you saying he's sitting as still as a corpse?
You could say that.
Of course.
And unless you have more time, because it's 1 o'clock, so it's 3 in there and 2, we can stop it here.
I mean, I have a bit more time, but this does feels like a fairly good spot to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Let me showcase.
Oh,
He's been reading too much Twilight as well, probably.
He is the Twilight.
This undead here is
I'm more
moving.
Team
as
Jacob,
we
to be
think.
honest.
he's not sparkly.
He says.
But
He has a weird way of holding his glass as well, but yeah.
It was the old mid journey. The city one. When I made those things.
I can tell.
Visitors. How unexpected. And let's
Do
see
we?
what you do next time.
Yeah. Because I have like 10 minutes, but this seems like an awesome place to just finish up.
Yep.